When you are in a need, you want a solution. You want the need to be resolved. And there's nothing wrong with that attitude, absolutely not. And there's nothing wrong with you wanting to make effort and look up information which can benefit you in getting out of that need or to have that need met. But look carefully what I'm saying. Listen carefully what I'm saying here. Look at the bigger picture and listen carefully what I'm saying here. Look, when you are in a deep need and you're very desperate to get a need met, or it can be a dangerous situation, or it can be a toxic situation that you really need to get out of. So it's a real need, it's not some luxury. It's then often that the enemy comes by through his conmen to offer you a counterfeit solution. And the counterfeit solution will always be a shortcut that will destroy you in the long run. Let me give an example. Many of you may have heard of the law of attraction. It's called The Secret. It came out years ago. It was very hot. A very hot topic. You had many testimonies of people getting to use this magnetic way of thinking and things happen in their lives. Now, there's a fact here. As a human being, you are a spirit being. You're made in the image of God, so you are a spirit being. You are a spirit being with a soul living in a body. The body belongs to you and you need the body to be operative. That's why when the body dies, you're not active anymore. You're in Sheol until Christ returns and resurrects you. So you are a spirit being, that's true. And as a spirit being, you have spirit abilities or energetic abilities. And one of those abilities is that you can attract energy waves onto you based on how you think. Actually, you do it all the time. You can also send out energetic waves and impact your environment. That's true. There's nothing occult. There's no dark knowledge. It's just true. Most people don't know this, but that's because of lack of understanding. So it's true that when you vibrate on a certain frequency, you will attract things that are in line with that frequency. That's true. That's absolutely true. There's no deception in it. But here's the deception within the teaching of the law of attraction. They leave out the context. Because as a spirit being, let's say as a human being, you are a spirit being that needs to be connected to other people. You are a social creature. So how you think is always affected by other people, and you also affect other people with your thinking also. So your energetic emissions affect others, and the other way around. They leave that out. And that's quite dangerous when you leave that out. And here's another thing they leave out. As a human being, you are a spirit being that needs to be connected to Christ. Because if you're not connected to Christ spiritually, if your thinking is not in line with Christ, then you operating in your energetic abilities, well, it will be quite dangerous for you to do that if you're not in line with Christ. Yes, you have those energetic abilities which you can develop and operate in as a human being. That's natural. But Christ wants you to spend all those energetic abilities for his glory. So that he, as the Lord, as the man, will guide your energetic activities. That is Christ's will. That's the will of the Heavenly Father. But those pagans that teach you the law of attraction, they will never tell you this. They will focus on your energetic and magnetic ability of your thinking, and they'll leave it at that. And they'll give you those fancy examples of people meditated well and they got the money, the hot sex partner, and all of it. And this picture is what draws people. They want to know more about the law of attraction. But they don't warn people that if you're not in line with Christ, you are in danger of encountering other spirits that want to assist you. Because you have an energy field as a human being, but you don't have power. You need to get power somewhere. The power source should come from the Holy Spirit. But if you're not in line with Christ, there's the only option of power. The only option for power you have is the counterfeit power that comes from paranormal. So if you, without being in line with Christ, begin to operate in your energetic abilities, what's going to happen? Without you being aware of it, you'll end up in the paranormal, because that's the only thing left for you if you're not in line with Christ. So why are they teaching people to operate in an energetic ability, but they're not teaching people the context of it. That is how Satan works. When you, for example, let's say you had a financial, you went through a financial pit, and you really need to get out. There's so much debt. You have to borrow from people. You can't pay them back. It's so embarrassing. You want to get out. Someone comes by with a law of attraction. And let's say you begin to practice it mentally. And it works. Magnetically, it works. But here's the thing. You're not prepared to deal with all that you want to bring close to you. And you're not aware that it's really demons assisting you in desiring those outcomes. Because those outcomes, if you look carefully at them, will not benefit you. It's true you want to get rid of debt, you want to get rid of all those toxic relationships, but what should happen with you is that you ought to be delivered from validation seeking, and you ought to be delivered from certain people. Because it's certain people that are in your life that keep that negative energy around you. But you should focus on attracting the outcomes you want, which society programs you to think those outcomes are valuable, that you don't see the bigger picture of what you really, really need. So what happens now, you begin to practice law of attraction, and demons see that you're operating in your energetic abilities. They're happy because they know you're not in line with Christ. So you have no Holy Spirit to direct you in the right path. So now they are the ones coming along to, how do I say? They're the ones coming along to lead you. And when demons lead you, you know you are in trouble. I mean it. When they come along wanting to lead you, you know you're effed up. I'm not going to say the whole words, but you get what I'm saying here. That's why I'm telling you. Pay attention to the context, not just to the content. The content must be in the right context. Okay? Well, that's it for now. Agree with Christ and be at peace.